Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is Fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, episode 423. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing Tuesday. Awesome start, late start to your Wednesday morning. Thought I'd pop in real quick, see if I could get a few people to hang out and fucking maybe take the reins for a few while I step in the background. Try to take this girl down behind me. Chad Westport's firsties. Cheers to you, my friend. Always an honor and a pleasure to see you in the chats. I do appreciate those kind words the other day. Very heartfelt, man. Not a lot. Jay Allen, cheers to you. How you doing, man? Justin's meds. Let me get this chat all popped out instead of trying to squint at this thing. This thing. Let's might as well bring it up here. Bring it up here. No, there's no way I can not read that thing. Emojis ready. I'm all type ready. Get my fucking tray going so I can smoke one. Magma Seeds GMO. Fucking Tommy Trichomes. Tommy Trichomes. Cheers, my friend. How are you? Another Michigan badass right there. GR420 community videos. Of course, GMO. If you're not following that community, you should be checking them out. A lot of great content going on over there as well. As much as good folks. Voodoo Ultras, how you doing? How you doing? Get something to roll on. Roll up some of this Velvet Punch. Jack Green stock. Mix it up. Be a little bit of Jack Green stocks. Velvet Punch. With a little bit of this citrus explosion. We're just gonna make a big old salad. Get your ass in here, Tommy. Decoy Bacon Aldridge 25. When are you gonna do your episode so you can come hang out, fucking Aldridge? Shit, you've been in chat all these days. Meet you, my friend. I'm gonna throw a little bit of so delicious Tiger King in there as well. Might as well just mix up a nice fucking fatty. That's a fatty. It's a good tune right here. Let laid back, just want to fucking smoke a fatty and ponder or some shit. Perhaps just enjoyed the day. Jay Bourne Benson. Born Benson. Is that how we say that? Cheers to you. Seeing your comments. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the community. Newest name. Since 4 or something. Spring Great. Cheers to you. How you doing? How was your day? What are you guys smoking on? How about that? Matthew from SoCal. Cheers to you as well. Mr. Westport popping in. You get do a little headset check here. We're in the right spots. What's up, Mr. Westport?
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Eagle. Good to see you.
Better late than never, right?
Right. I was I was joking the other day. I refresh your page at night like a fucking high school girl or waiting for a phone call. It's like refresh every 2 minutes, be like, is he on? Is he on? But it's you need time off and you got stuff to do. So that's why I wanted to hop on tonight. I want to help do my part, man. Free the eagle.
Oh man. I appreciate that. You know what? It's days off. Well, you know, I used to fucking really, and I still do. Don't take me wrong. I don't take me wrong. I still take it to heart, man, when I don't show up. When I don't come on, I love hanging out. I really do.
Yeah.
I was telling that to a conversation today with another friend, and we were talking about shit, and I was like, man, I actually love this community, night after night. You know, it's been a blessing. It really has. So just to anybody to be interested in what I'm doing, it's just all across the board. But you know, I do occasionally still feel guilty. But then I stop and I think, well, I'm still doing this as a passion project, and I don't feel bad because it's not monetized. You know what I mean? I said that in the beginning. If it was monetized, I would be like, it would be completely different. But since it's a passion project and I do it because I love it, when I take time off, I don't feel this bad anymore.
And we all can tell too. Like I think everybody in chat will agree. Like we know that it affects you when you're not on for a night because of just your level of commitment, like in a good way. And so that's why I think a lot of us encourage you. It's not that we don't want you to come on, you know, the next night or the night after that, but a lot of us are kind of like, yo, bro, we know. Take a little bit of a break. You know, you've got things to do, but yeah, I mean, your passion, the shout outs, that's something that's actually kind of like a highlight. I know I usually stick around to the very end, or, you know, it's like I'm usually here in chat for a while and then I'll get off and I'll start to be doing something. I'm away from the chat, but I always come back with the shout outs, and there's like the shout out posse. You know, it's almost a fun thing. We like time it. I actually won a 5-pack of seeds by guessing correctly the other day on how long it would take you. So thank you.
You know, for me on my end, that's how I could tell the people that are really true fans of the show, or you know, if you want to say that, to me that's a horrible word. Them are true committed people in this community are the people that stick it out for the 20 minutes. Why fucking will just randomly blast names? I mean, the people that tough it through that are yeah, you guys definitely have the dedication.
You've gotten so good at it too, man. There's certain pages that you just boom, 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 boom. It's awesome to watch. Mr. Trichomes, what's up?
What's up, Chad? What's up, Eagle? How's
What
everyone
up,
doing?
Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh
Good
shit!
now,
I
man.
don't know how I'm up this late, man. I'm up at 6, so
Oh man. What have you been up to, man?
Pleasure
You
to
look
have
like
you.
yeah, you look like you've been working out or been busy, huh? What you been up to?
I haven't been working out. Just been busy. Yeah, chilling. I came on. We'll smoke one, right? What are you guys smoking on?
Damn. I don't know. Let me hit it real quick and tell you. I always have to have at least 10 or more in my drawer. I need variety in life.
What are you smoking? Rosin or something? Yeah.
No, just flour, but I forgot what I loaded, so it's good because there's still half a bowl in here. But hopefully if I hit it, I'll know which one it is, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's good.
I'm going with the Sky Cuddler. Nighttime. Nighty night stuff.
Does
Fell asleep
that does that have the Skywalker in it anywhere? Ooh.
I mean, it's real OG Cushman. I don't even know what It's Mean Gene. It's some preborn selection.
Nice.
It's nice. I don't know if it's super.
Sorry,
I don't know
go ahead.
how good it would do for commercial. It seems hard to trim, you know, and so I don't know if you see a lot of it. But
Have you ever run auto flowers? Either of you guys?
yeah, just outside. Not a-
Okay.
not a big fan.
I just ran a couple, and a lot of pictures I see they almost look like self-trimming plants sometimes. Like there's really good like calyx to leaf structure on it. So I didn't know if that held true. That held true on mine. Like I just pulled off a couple fan leaves. It's hanging. But I'm not gonna have to do crap for trimming on it, really.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, I guess there's some that differ. I forget. I ran a handful of them. I ran. I forget what the strains were, but it was some night owl, some a couple of those fast buds, 420 or whatever. They were true autos to me. I just put them in, and let them go outside. I mean, I wasn't really impressed. It wasn't bad. It just was like,
Yeah, you just kind of let them go too. I mean, autos, that's the thing. If that is one plant that you could kind of chuck out there and almost neglect and just let it just see what happens. I had some auto beans that I had before. I didn't know if they were regular or auto. They turned out to be auto, so I just gave them to one of the people that I worked with. They wanted to try growing in like a little ditch behind their trailer park by the freeway. So I'm like, okay, these should stay nice and low and squat for you, so you'll probably be able to get away with it. So that's I don't ever know how that turned out though.
Yeah, I actually gave a handful of auto seeds away. So we'll see. Somebody's doing, actually giving it a real shot, like a little, a small plot outside, but kind of trying to do it like, you know what I mean? Do it up a little bit. So we'll see. I did mine lazy man style.
What's up, guys?
Cheers, Mr. Bingus.
Hey, Bingus. How you doing, bud?
Good. Good to see you, man.
Hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
Chad the man, what's up?
We all got the memo on the white t-shirt, but Eagle, as usual, is being a rebel.
It's YT Wednesday.
Good one, Chad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Man, I was in a rap group when I was in high school, and we all wore white tees. It was white tees. It was all like, it was like 3 white guys and he was from Bangladesh. So that was my rap. So we were like, you know what I'm saying? But I got bad pictures. I'll have to bring one up.
Since this is the wormhole, are any of you guys familiar with the song or video for Christian Side Hug?
It's I am, Chad.
Okay. I only bring it up because of all the white t-shirts. For some reason, my brain flashed to them because they are a faith-based Christian rap group. Younger kids, that's fine, very popular. DC Talk was a huge one. But there's this song called Christian Side Hug, which me and my wife love to reference. But it's such a confusing message because if you watch the video, it's basically, like a faith-based summit with all the kids in the crowd, a huge stage. It's a big deal, right? And the stage goes dark, and then all of a sudden, like, you hear like cop sirens and stuff, and these kids are coming out with their white t-shirts swinging them like, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 yo, what's up? And then they just start going into the Christian side hug, the Christian side hug. And it's like, basically you can't hug the front way because you'll get pregnant or something, but it is the most conflicting thing I have ever seen. A Christian like rap group which exists, but I don't know. You know where I'm going. Google fucking Christian Side Hug, watch the video, and get back to me. How about that?
On it. Oh man, there's a lot.
I mean, they got a lot of punk rock bands like that, right? There's a lot of punk rock. I mean, it is. That's what's up. Not really my thing. I'm more like the.
I want to hear. I actually want to hear some Tommy rap. I'd be kind of feeding a little Tommy rap.
I'm trying to get to sleep, buddy. No more free concerts.
No more. Yeah,
you got to come to Gene Traders. Come to Gene Traders in Michigan on Sunday. I'll be there.
No shit. Good for you, buddy. Good. That's usually a pretty good event too. Are you going, Eagle?
Not this round. Not this round. Still a bit
Yeah,
of a hike for me. Yeah.
it is picking up traction though. That Gene Traders, man. Like I went to that one in West Michigan. It's kind of small, and then I started following them on Instagram and just kind of see. You know what I mean? They did it. I think they did one in New York, or they're doing one in New York. They did a couple, but that one in Detroit seems like it's going to be pretty big. It's a lot more vendors. I'm not really trying to buy any more seats. So I'm just going to go and hang out. But
Yeah, I'm seed full. I'm full of seed.
I'm sure I'll buy some seeds, but I really don't need to.
Yeah. I find myself getting sucked in, you know what I mean? Like you go to some of these sites and like I'm on shit, what is it? Stranely, right? Man, good place to, spend a couple hours just going.
What,
wow.
they sell seeds on there?
Oh, cuts, seeds.
I thought that was just like a review site. I didn't know.
Man. No, I've so many. I've got many clones and sold quite a few clones on Stream. It's a good place, secure, very, very secure.
Damn, I didn't know about that. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, you should. You should. It's been around for a while too. Excuse me. But yeah, Gene Trader. I would like to. I think when you interviewed him, Eagle, he said he wasn't really coming to the West Coast. He's trying to arrange something there, mostly east. You lucky bastard.
It was cool though.
Set something like that up from coast to coast. To be honest with you, have a friend in every state that set that shit up. But I don't know. Sooner or later,
yeah. Always check your clones. Always scope your clone. Get home. So, if you're switching clones and shit, you better have a quarantine set up. Where you go
on the chopping block right here. This was This is one of the girls out of the quad that you see behind me, that you have seen behind me. It's all kind of flopped down. Now she's out of the tent. Sometimes when they're like this, you see them like that. They kind of lean up against each other and support each other.
Right.
Pull them out. They kind of. This is a citrus explosion from Empire Breeding Co. This is one of the quads that you've seen grow up behind me. That's a pretty good sized girl, or
Right.
It's leaning over for a reason. Look at those colas.
She's pretty heavy.
What kind of citrus does it smell like? Lemon?
It's
orange,
like it's a briny like orange. You know what I mean? It's not right. It's good. It's more of gas like flavor to it. Citrus gas. It's a really good one right now. It's that and the 6-gun right now. So far of what I'm smoking on. Something like that.
Right. What's this up?
Very nice.
Man, so you got Nick Rising coming up, right? Homie.
Yeah,
the Michigan
Thursday.
Man, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
He should
one.
be good.
That's gonna.
Yeah. Had Mean Gene on, huh? Good. Like I said, everything's too late. I usually have to try to tune in the next day.
Some great interviews. Got some good ones coming up too, I noticed. So it's always fun.
I'm back to actually trying to schedule people again. Took a little long time off where it wasn't, I was taking them as they came, but I'm actually kind of like putting my nose back to the grindstone.
Getting proactive. Right on,
I feel bad when I don't check in at 11:30, man. That was just one of the things that helped build this thing was the consistency of being on every night. every 11:30. And it started fucking slipping a little bit further. Now it's kind of fumbled around so bad, like I was telling Jen at the beginning. I'm just fucking grateful at this point anybody's still fucking doing it at the random schedule that I'm putting off now. Yeah, nothing consistent about it now, except maybe the fact that maybe that day I might show up. That's about the only thing consistent.
I always give up at about 1:20 my time. You're ahead, but I always give up at 4:20. I'm like, if he's not on by now, he's not coming on.
Eagle, did you get any storms up there? Did you get
Yeah,
any power outage or anything?
fuck, man. From what I heard, like just a few miles south of here, maybe 10 miles south, it was almost tornado conditions. Everybody was moving around, had to stop. I mean, you couldn't even travel in a vehicle. Over here, man, fucking sprinkles. Sprinkles. I need that shit. I couldn't believe that. I missed it. So, no, not around me. 10 miles south, yeah. Me, it's been like the desert around here all summer.
Yeah, I got lucky. No power out. I mean, it was storm pretty bad, but no power out. So that's always the worst, dude. Like, oh god, get the generator. That's the worst part about having the. I mean, around where I live now, it sounds bad, but when I lived out in the sticks, dude, when you lose the power, sometimes it's for a long time. You know what I mean? It's like, man, we're talking about you gotta at least get a fan and some kind of light on. You turn your fridge on, so generator. Yeah,
I was looking
glad
at
about that
some.
reset timers and shit.
I was looking at a solar generator.
Oh, that's what's up.
They're getting a little more reasonable, I've noticed. I don't know. I look a lot.
Me myself, I got 5,000 waters laying around just for half of them for the grow and half for the house, to be honest with you. But man, that's one thing I love about technology these days. LEDs are generated right now. You can run a good sized grow right now off a fucking generator, 30 amps. LED. Fuck, man, let it rain light off that fucking generator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But before that, man, you didn't want to do that, man. These HPS lights, you don't want to fucking run them on a generator, man. You risk bulbs and ballast running them on a generator. It's like on a need-to basis. You want to pretty much have like one per generator. You know what I mean? 1K per generator. You push it with two. I don't suggest it, but LED, like I'm saying now, I have no qualms about plugging my LED panels into a generator. Let them run in trouble times. Yeah, it's the beauty of today's grow efficiency.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, with the bulbs and stuff. I like. I just switched over from double ended in my bedroom that I had on tracks to like kind of like those greenhouse, like high, like I guess they call them like high bay or something like that. Or basically, they're powerful. You can't really. You got to have some height, and kind of let it naturally spread out, but it's just like a single bar, and it's nice being able to just flip them on and off in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Like you want to bully your feed or pesticides or something when you're not like off schedule. You know what I mean? Like I gave my bedroom a break too, but sometimes the schedule doesn't permit me being there when the bedroom lights are off, spray at that time. So it is nice being able to just flip them off instead of like The other ones you can't, you can't turn them right back on. You got to cool down for a second. The old school method.
Yeah, it's been so long now since I still got a brand new CMH and a double-ended HPS.
You know,
I just,
I'm all LED now. I'm
me
100%
too. I
LED.
was like, they're so easy to deal with. At least I've adjusted well. I was not a fan of them for quite a while.
It took me a while to switch into flower. And I did, by the way, I did pick up those 2 extra lights today, Bingus, but they were having a crazy sale at 20%. So nowhere to enter your code, but I did write you in the comments like you said. So hopefully they're like, Bingus the man.
Yeah, that's great, buddy. Again, thank you.
But
I,
yeah,
it,
no worries. I just bring that up because I wanted to ask, when you guys switched from the HID down to LED, did you guys match watt per watt, like 1,000 watt HID and you got 1,000 watts of LED, or did you half it, or how did you guys do that? I halved mine basically. I went half of what my HID was to my LED wattage is now actually a little bit more with the addition of these lights.
Yeah, mine went from, so I think they're 600 watt or 550 or something like that. So I went from 1,000 watt on a track. No, I'm not using a track or I'm only using half the power. So plus less on the mini splits, man. I'm tired of them. I'm never doing another mini split, man. Bullshit. I just put it. I don't know. I like normal air conditioner unit if you can swing it, But just cleaning the mini splits all the time. Big thing, yeah.
that's good information.
Well, to answer your question there, Chad, I see the chance to double up in space because of the efficiency. I was talking about this the other night. So basically, and then like a recap, now watt for watt, man, that'd be a lot of LED. That'd be a shit ton of LED.
Yeah.
I don't care how you look at it, to be honest with you. These 600s series bar lights are, in my opinion, are a straight out replacement for that 1K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So right there, half. That's half the wattage. You know what I mean? That's 6 amps versus, well, we're talking, let's talk 110, 120 wattage, pull, draw. Okay. 6 amps, 15. Okay. So you're already way in half.
Yeah.
So money savings right there across the board. So when I see that, man, I'm thinking, oh, fuck, even at double, I'm still saving 3 fucking amps. You know what I mean? And I'm used to paying that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck, I've been paying that for fucking years. I could double up or I could fucking save. You know, what are you gonna do? Double up your investment, or are you gonna fucking save? And you can save, but save, I don't know. That ain't gonna get you. So it's a chance, but it's an awesome experience. So I mean, I find the right light. I can't wait because just for that, these lights are already running 220. So out of the wall amperage, 18 lamps. Even at 18 amps, you know what I'm saying? I could quadruple it, damn near 3 times the space. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Or even double up the space, another 10, and still save a lot of money. So I would. It does. You can't go watt for watt
I
there's
love
2K in there. Imagine
Right.
trying to shove 2K of LED in that motherfucker. It'd be a waste. They would be dialed down
Right.
to nothing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And waste. So yeah, I couldn't in my space go watt for watt. It'd be silly. You could go. I suggest doubling up space and pocketing money. Yeah. That's
I love that answer. I love that answer.
I agree. Totally. That's what I did too. I double down. I always double down. I'm already spending that money, right? Plus, they're easier to deal with. Brighter lights. I got into leaf stripping. I get way better product. I'll be honest. I get buds all the way down to the medium, basically, and they're all really good. So it's like not only are you doubling down, but your at least my quality went way up because I could not only the top was good, but the bottom was good too. I don't scrog, so I keep everything naked, and man, it works.
No, you're right about that. You definitely get the bottom bud develops better. I will say that I think you can get more weight. Like if you really like whatever, like say, not even commercially, but like if you did like a 12 light grid, right? Like a whatever, 4 lights by 3 lights or something like that. I mean, I think you can get more from actually switching over a room like that size, but yeah, I mean, when it comes down to what you know what I mean, what you're spending and all that, so it all makes up. And I think it's easier. It's easier to grow. It's easier to see what's going on in the room. Like going in a HPS room nowadays, I'm like, oh, it looks great.
That's a good point.
LED shit is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, yeah, just the bottom development. The only thing you got to really watch is burning them out. I did that recently. Burnt a bunch of them just being lazy.
And Bingus does a good job, in my opinion, at least. Just from watching your videos of keeping your plants like spread out, you actually give them the room they need for that light to get down there versus slamming everything, which I tend to do. And I go for just the tops and get rid of the lowers, but
it has proven to be more effective because you get more weight per plant.
Yeah.
So it makes up for the jamming. I used to jam. I mean, but then you also have IP issues sometimes when you do that, and try to leaf strip when you've got everything jammed together. It becomes a real chore.
Yeah.
Whereas everything's separated. Like at least for me. I mean, again,
it's more for me, it's more necessity. Well, actually it is necessity than choice. If I had the 4x8 tent set up in the room, I absolutely would spread them out, but it's kind of a 3x3 space essentially, and I need, like I was saying earlier, I have to have at least 10 strains here to choose from. I need variety. So it is kind of funny how we do different things just out of necessity.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Seriously, I just say grow. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to grow. Don't get the idea.
Yeah.
I will say this about HPS, because you have a hotter light, the buds have a tendency to be a little thicker, but what they're trying to do is aerate themselves a little bit, and depending on the genetics, you can sometimes get a little larger cola, especially at the top with an HPS, but it's more of a heat related issue than it is a light issue. You can run LEDs that they run hotter. I mean, it's better to run them hotter than in HPSs, but they're tighter. It seems to me the LED nugs are a little tighter. So that's the only real difference. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I do. Okay, I know what you're saying. But okay, so yeah, if you do high intensity, you're doing HPS light, and like I said, okay, it's basically about setup. There's differences. I think that's what I'm saying when it comes to more when you're doing at least like maybe 4, at least a 4 light. You know what I mean, like a square pattern.
Right.
where you get the overlap and you got your hoods all dialed in, you know what I mean? Everything proper, you know, and then, also even using, glass, the glass hood. So I know what you're saying about the heat, but yeah, I mean, there's ways to either you have them all up a little higher, and then you're using, like I said, the spread of multiple lights. But with the LEDs, yeah, I love it. The bars, you can put the fans up above if you have the bar style, and then the air can still pass through all that. It's like
Awesome.
it's even like it cools the light. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
pushing a little
Oh, yeah.
warm air around, like all kinds of stuff.
Easy to
I
do.
recommend those for a tent, because you can even put a box fan if you have a 4x4 tent. You get one of those bar style LEDs. Just mount like a box fan. Maybe put like a 2x4 or something in there, so you're not like sucking up right up against the tent. But then you can, basically push air right down. Just comes through the thing. It's a nice little flow, like almost like one of those Bell style fans that they use in the commercial
Yeah.
greenhouses and stuff, where it actually just like swishes the air around instead of like like oscillating and shit. It works kind of good in a tent. I've done it numerous times in a 4x4 like that.
Tents are awesome. I mean, easy to control the environment, I find, versus, like I have a 10 by 10 room. And, but especially breeding and stuff like that, if you want to do a little side mixing.
Right, a side
I don't,
tent. Yeah.
yeah, I don't really want to call it breeding because it doesn't. Sometimes it
You
doesn't
gotta
turn
watch
out
it.
too good. Sometimes it don't turn out too good. So, but it's fun. I like to fuck around. Basically, is what it boils down to. Fuck it. And then I
So
got a
Mr.
male.
Westport,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh man, it's
I
good.
had a
I'll just keep
I
going
had a
on.
brain fart and I didn't want to lose it.
Oh,
The other day when I was watching Mr. Westport show, which I was enjoying very much, great show. I suggest if you haven't checked it out, which you would be under a rock if you haven't checked it out. I would think. But I noticed you say at the end of that, you have overheating problems with your laptop. I also experienced that same problem. And this is one tip from creator to creator, one creator to creator. I'd like to give you about that if it's a problem. Take some old dab containers, okay? Set them in each corner, and it will pick them up your laptop up this space, and it will give it quite a bit of aeration under it, and it will help it immensely stay cooler to avoid that overheating issue that you have.
welcome
And it
to
won't
Stoner
be so bad
Remedies.
to touch. Yeah, yeah. I had to do it for the longest time before I upgraded to a PC for that very issue, but it bought me a shit ton of time. So I just wanted to pass that along.
Do you guys do a lot of MacGyver shit like that? I do. I mean, I look what I got available to fix a problem. Like instead of buying a broom, I taped a handle to a whisker broom of one of my steaks. I've been using that. I don't know. Do you guys do MacGyver shit?
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
avoid
But
going to a store at all costs.
thank you for the tip, Beagle. I appreciate that because my computer just started doing it too. That's why I switched to the tablet. I was on the computer. I didn't expect to hop on, but I thought I would get further than I did with it. But it does. It gets black lines like all the way across like an 80s printer, and then the screen doesn't really ever refresh. So like you're sitting there, and then if you moved over here, you're still sitting over here too, and now there's two of you, and then every time somebody moves it just like keeps stacking, and it gets confusing sometimes. But yeah, absolutely, it's due to overheating. It's the damn graphic card.
Overload.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if the stoner remedy helps out, because I'm willing to bet it will help.
Yeah.
I think MacGyver was a stoner too. They just couldn't really put it in the TV series. They probably could now, though. It seemed like
MacGyver was definitely a stoner.
I think so. I think so.
Oh yeah.
You know he was. Oh yeah.
MacGyver taught me something. I was about to say something. I'm like, you know what? We probably just shouldn't really say that on YouTube. So
A little break.
MacGyver,
Oh,
I learned a few things from it.
Remember, it's one of the Baldwin brothers in Half Baked in the other movie, and he's the MacGyver smoker. Remember, in Half Baked, that's one of the Baldwins. He's like, "Get me an apple." What did he say? Something, an apple core or something like that.
I'm a huge fan of two-sided tape. Huge fan of two-sided tape. Multiple reasons. I
You know what
fucking
I heard
use
about
some
that
tonight.
thing?
Stick a fucking speaker to the bottom of my fucking little layer here, my little broadcast layer. I've been looking for a spot. I've been wanting to mount it, but I didn't know how if I could like actually drill into the top of it to mount it. You know, a screw. You know, but I was looking at it tonight. I was like, I've got two-sided tape. I fucking put a nice layer of it. Stink. Kind of hit on it a little bit. I'm like, that fucker ain't going nowhere. Perfect. All the shit on top of the lights, on top of the T5s up there. I don't know how many times I've broken shit, busted my head before I realized, a little bit of two-sided tape, man. I can raise, lower. I can fucking shake this light. I can fucking headbutt this thing clean on, and I can't move none of my knickknacks on top. So I love the two-sided.
Two-sided.
I
Oh
had
man.
I had a dent in my head for like 2 years from one of the first LED lamps I bought, which was one of those lead weights from Spectrum King. It worked good, but dude, sharp edges, and I I don't know what it was, but it just I had a knack for just smacking it in the same spot, which happened twice. It took 2 years for that mark to go away. So I'm just giving you horror stories, stoner horror stories.
The only one I've had go bad, it was a build your own kit. And go figure, it's the one I built. It's the one that kind of like is failing. So I got that sitting to the side. I'm gonna have to take it back apart. I was like, oh, it'll be fun. I'm like, this is kind of a pain in the ass. When I was building it, I was like, man, I need to get this light up. I'm like, I had it like propped up on this bench, and I'm like underneath it like a car trying to put it together. It was crazy. But that's the only one I've had fail. And that's another question. Like, I mean, they last for so long, and then they do start, they eventually,
Ballast.
they're eventually gone, right?
Yeah, the ballast.
Is that what it is? The
Yeah.
diodes actually don't just die? It's the
Fuck, dude, I've got one of the original 550s. I've replaced 2 ballasts, and it's still
right. It just kicks no matter what, huh?
it's killing it. I mean, I'm just like, okay, So I mean, in the ballast, I mean, HLG, they'll replace them for free as long as you give them a picture, right? And Spider Farm, they just send you a new light, They said, I haven't had one of theirs burn out. I said, what happens when it happens? And they said, well, we'll just send you a new one. I go, you want me to send the old one back? They go, no.
Well, you can keep that. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I have some of those Fluents. I've had those for a long time. A couple Fluents. I heard
That's
that
a great one.
I heard they got shitty though. I actually talked to the guy.
Hey,
I was like, I love mine. He's like, yeah. When did you get them? I'm like, well, it was a while ago. Oh shit, I'm at 5% battery.
Green 13. So
Man,
Sometimes companies do that though. They change like production facilities,
Oh.
and does make a big difference a lot of times in electronics.
This is a guy that owns a grocery store. You know what I mean? He's a friend as well. So he's not just shooting shit. He was just telling me straight up. I'm not trying to badmouth Fluence, but I mean, that's what he said. He's like, "Oh, you got the old school." It's like having, it's like having a car of a certain year. Like, you got the good year. You know what I mean? So it's got.
That sounds like a grocery store salesman, to be honest with you.
No. No, because I discovered Mammoth LED basically on my own, just researching. And I've seen some side by side comparisons with those Fluents, and then I bought a couple of them and tried them, and then I've helped a client out who he put 10 of them in. His room looks great. And then I have I don't know, I have like 6 of them.
They have a tendency to use Osram diodes, I think.
And they have a dimmer. So my Fluents, they don't have a dimmer or anything. That's back when they're all the same though. It's the same exact design. The bars are all the same. Red.
Is it still working good though, Tom? That's what I'm wondering.
The Fluents, yeah, the Fluents is, and the Mammoth, like I said, the Mammoth just the price, I guess, is it's like I think they retail at like 900 or 1,000, and the Fluents are like 15 or 16.
Same coverage, right?
Ain't gonna give you double the crop.
And I have 2 of these. They're from Alibaba. I tried those out when I was trying to get that commercial thing. So I was trying a couple different brands out. They're not as good. They're definitely not as bright, but I mean, they're still kicking too. They'll still burn plants if you take them from just like some normal like shop LEDs, like like clone size. Just throw them in there. You can burn them up real quick on 100%. So I would recommend if you buy one.
13.
Sorry, say, brother.
I was just saying, great morning, my friend. Great morning.
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Sun's up. My wife and child were just in here buzzing around, and I was like, "Oh, that's Chad Westport, one of the coolest guys in the world." And my wife looks over and she's like, "Tommy Trichomes is hot, though." Anyway, she's gone now, so it's cool for me to embarrass her. That's nice, isn't it? And I was like, as it happens, he's also one of the coolest guys on the planet. And I was like, he can rap. And I told the rap story, and they were like, no. And I was like, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah. So we just had a little.
There's 2 requests. There's 2
eagle
requests.
walkthrough.
There's 2 requests right there, Tommy. And you got audience.
I gotta try to find a charger. I'm about to battery.
We got a audience from.
Yeah. There's your freestyle right there. There's your freestyle right there, Tommy. I need a charger. Go.
It took him 15 minutes to talk himself into it. I do need a charger as well, though, but I doubt I'll even find one. I have a child. My child owns all the chargers.
Right.
Standard. That's pretty standard, I think.
Is it? Yeah. The most boring conversation in the world is what percentage her different. Anytime you go near her, she's like, "Keep away! I'm only 5%." It's like, whatever. They're mine.
I wish there was some way we could gear things around that need right there. You know what I mean? That cord's at the end of the lawn getting mowed. You better use that 15% wisely. Go, 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 go.
I'm not that guy, though. If I get to the bottom of the bag of sweets, I eat them all now, and then I'm not fucking saving any. 15%, let me get to 0. Fuck it. It's over.
Not for you. Them.
Mm.
You've earned,
She
you've
actually-
earned your you've earned your
she-
take it to zero rights.
I don't understand how she ever gets to anything but 100%. She sits by the outlet. You know what I mean? Like her life revolves around the various outlets and the length of the cable.
My son lays right there. I'm like, dude, just go outside.
But there's no point in saying eyes are going to get square because it's a fucking lie, and it's not even a tube anymore. So I'm like, just shut the fuck up, dude. That's what I do.
Yeah. Force them to go outside. That's yeah. This sky color, man, it gets you. If you need some sleepy time weed, go for this shit.
Okay. Smiley was talking to me about it too. He's been doing
got
some
it.
crosses.
Yeah, he was growing it before me. Yeah, I
Right.
didn't get the cut. I grew it from seed as well, so it'd be my selection. But it's just heavy hitting. Like it gets you real sleepy, kind of.
I've just been through a big period of smoking just that. And I think it was probably the right thing during the winter. But right now, oh my God, hybrids, I'm just loving. Like, I'm getting my room painted, but really fucking slowly. It's like, but I'm cool about it, you know? And that's one of them, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With high detail, every brushstroke is worthy. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun.
So
Nope.
for me, I actually kind of gear my garden seasonally. And I don't know if anybody else kind of puts. Do you guys put any thought to basically?
I think
that?
it might just happen like that. I think I'm like, oh, winter's coming, broadleaf, maybe. You know how she
Yeah,
controls
hibernate.
us, man.
I ain't gonna do shit. Fucking, I need nothing but indicas all winter. You know, summertime, spring's coming around. Need that fucking uppity. I want to be around all day getting shit done. I purposely kind of gear my garden to just that. You know what I mean? Fuck, especially up here where I'm at. There's no need for sativas up here. You know what I mean? It's wintertime. Fuck, pacing. Pacing's what you'd be doing up here in the wintertime. Fuck that. Need to chill out and enjoy the winter. Exactly. I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one.
Hibernation weed.
Shovel the driveway, man. You need that shovel the driveway weed, unless you have the snowblower.
Oh man. Let's not even talk about that. Wintertime.
It's summer.
God damn right. Yeah.
I'm an idiot, man. Yesterday, last few nights, hell, right now is I look at the screen, it says 38 degrees. Yesterday it was 33.
No way.
Fucking
Up there?
lost.
Is that cold?
I lost my squash plants, or they look like I went out there today. I didn't even think about covering. By the way, my cannabis plants are taking that shit. Well, fucking,
Yeah. They get
My
all
fucking-
turgid and like, yeah, they like it a bit.
I looked out the window today and I'm like, fuck, what happened to them? They don't need water. Oh, I know what happened. That cold. I went out there today. I'm like, I don't know. Nothing
Damn.
will make it. Oh man.
And they didn't drink
Not that
anything.
cold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's-
Where do you live at again? I mean, it got like, I think 50 here, and it was like kind of, I don't know, windy and wet.
Hold
We
I'll
just
bring
had
it
that
up,
too.
man.
30s.
Look, man, I didn't shit me. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. As soon as this damn weather channel loads up. All right. So
Right now?
that's right now.
I can see
That's
why.
right now.
Wow.
Feels like 37. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I didn't throw that fucking air conditioner last week, man. I was like,
You put it the reverse way so you heat up the place.
Dude, that's
shit.
weird.
Even like last night was like, well, it was a couple nights ago. It's been fluxing up and down. When it was 65 since the change, even it was 77 in here. 77 just sucking in that 55 and dumping it into this room.
I'm not surprised your squash is dead. That's 3 degrees, man. 2.7 degrees. Jesus Christ, it's nearly freezing.
Oh,
Look
on a
at
mountaintop or something, huh?
It's 69 degrees in Oregon right now, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Almost 70.
I'm pretty sure I killed my air conditioner by running it in cold weather, Eagle. Like, even if, because the room's a sealed room, yeah, I don't get a choice. It has to be on whatever, because the room's going to get warm.
Right.
But during the winter, it's run all winter. It's been like whatever you just said, 3 degrees all winter or whatever. And then in the summer, the pressure changes in the system because it's so much warmer. And then now the system is shit. It's fucked. I need an engineer. But of course, I can't get an engineer because I'm in a prohibition situation. So it's a real difficult situation owning air conditioning. It's like
I'd build
fuck up.
you a warm box, some kind of warm box. I would imagine that a lot of the fight for that air conditioner is dumping out that warm, moist air. I'm sure is freezing upon dumping out. So if you were to build like a box around that with like a slit for that air to X out, it'd be like a buffer. So basically, you can create a warm space with it venting out, not coming out and instantly cold, where it's like kind of freezing up the unit. You kind of keep it warm and kind of operating at warm, just like it's a summer day, basically. And then the moisture, that weird temperature change would be just outside the box, not right on top there.
But there's an outdoor unit as well, which also, like, I totally get what you're saying. And the first thing I did was start blowing some warm air on the unit, which is really easy to do because there's lots of it in ducts all over the place, right? So it was like, let me just get a fix. But really, because of that outdoor unit, there's this weird pressure thing that's also a thing. And for real, I just need someone to look at it. So, but what probably is going to happen is I'm going to dump it and put through the wall unit in, because then when this happens next time, I can take it out from through the wall and give it back to the fucker to fix, like, I'll bring it to you. Don't worry, dude. And that kind of solves my problem.
Makes sense. A little extra hurdle.
Expensive extra hurdle, little life lesson, but we'll see.
I put 50-gallon drums around. I have 2 like just steel drums I bought for $10 off a guy. I just put those and like a piece of plywood, like just like right when it's gonna get real cold, around my little condenser unit outside. Just to, you know what I mean? Just to
Don't hold me.
Buffer it a bit.
To warm it up, but it doesn't look. Kind of blends in with like a bunch of this other shit I have over on the side of my garage. So it's like, really
okay. So what I said is kind of a thing then, yeah. It's something about running it in the winter's not good for it, right?
Yeah. I've had ones that freeze up that where it was basically there was a part you could add. This wasn't a mini split. This was a normal like AC unit that was piped all into a grow room, and we were running like full blast in the middle of winter. And yeah, so definitely putting like Eagle said, you got to have it ventilated like box, or like even a fenced in area, because sometimes it'll just be, it's cold, but it has to do with, you got like cold air blowing against it. So it's even like, like a wind chill situation where it's even cold. I've noticed, but yeah, like I said, I slightly insulate mine. I don't really do it too much. It's just like a piece of plywood, crates, and it kind of just blends in with all the rest of the junk on the side of my thing, so that it's not like this you know what I mean? This air conditioner just running, you know what I mean, for the whole world to see, like in the middle of winter. Like,
Hey, come and look at this.
Why does his air conditioner
look at this
run?
guy.
And why is there no snow
I was
on
trying
it?
to keep it discreet, whatever, you know.
But you say that, but it could be your gymnasium. I work out a lot.
Look,
Why aren't you that buff then?
my neighbor on that side she's one of my patients anyway, so it's not,
That helps.
Just
it's
tell
her
him it's
medicine.
studio and then drop a bar on him.
Right.
There's all
But
kinds of great MacGyverish ways to make it happen.
on the
Yeah.
real, what should happen is I should get real and drop the CO2 and fucking just vent the room, because like 99% of the time the weather is shitty.
I don't know. CO2 is good. I like
It is good. Shit, shut up, Tommy. Come on, man. I'm trying to kick the habit, man.
I recommend CO2.
Yeah, I do too.
Crank it up if you can. I got mine
In
like
everything,
natural
in
gas.
veg, for cloning, everything. It's just good.
Could utilize rings, carbon rings, the little halos if you wanted to. I mean, carbon's gonna fall. They make like a little halo that you could put like mid or top plant and actually just pipe it and let it drop into your plant. If you wanted to
Right.
go to a log type of situation and not lose too much.
My controller also is incredibly intuitive and links with the CO2. And what you can do is have it pause when the room's kicking out. It does this all automatically. You can just set it. It'll pause the CO2, let the room kick out, fill the room with CO2, and then wait. And then it even's got time for the rundown timer on the fan and all sorts of crazy stuff. So you can automate it in. I guess it uses a lot more CO2 because you're just kicking it out the door the whole time, but it can be done.
Yeah. What would you say? So you have a parts per million? You have a parts per million setting in the sensor. What do you run yours at? How many parts per million?
12.
1,200.
Because what it does is I'm spitting into a hallway, and off that hallway the rooms take the CO2. So they're all at different stages. So 12 is the most hardcore without, I mean, you know, some days it's 15, but it's set at 12.
No, I think mine's set at 14. And like I said, it just, I can tell it doesn't cost anything running off the natural gas. You know, it's just my water heater. This time of year, it's just my water heater and my CO2, and the bill's like $20 or $15. It's like, bring it on. And I also do the same thing. So I open my bedroom door when both lights are on. I let the whole room soak in CO2, and then obviously when it's lights off time, close that.
So you have a generator, Tom? You have a generator?
Yeah, a burner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I wish I did, and that's what I should have done. But I also have low ceilings, and I just feel like I'd just blow the pilot light out all the time. So I have cold gas bottles, but a generator would be like 1,000,000 times cheaper.
Yeah, they case them in so it doesn't blow out. They intentionally frame it, you know. I mean, unless you're making your own.
Do you find the generator raising your humidity at all?
I mean, it's been a long time since I haven't had one running, so
yeah, it is what it is.
Right, yeah. I mean, I just got the dehumidifiers running, but they're just set on.
Okay, so you have a dehumidifier. Because that's what when I used to run this is a long time ago. I'm sure the generators are better now, but
well, with the sealed room as well, you know, and the air conditioner running, so that's basically doing some dehumidification as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but in a sealed room, you cannot run it. You couldn't run it at all without outside of a veg situation. You'd be dead without a dehu. Like I dehu so much water out of my room. Yeah, because of the big beds and all that.
If you don't have CO2
Listen,
in a sealed room, dude, just nothing. You grow the whole thing and just have like these little ass. You'll be very disappointed. Words of the wise. Sorry, Eagle. Is that Eagle? I'm sorry.
They look kind of small, but I don't know. I assure you, they're not.
Bring it
No.
over.
No, he said in a sealed room without CO2.
Oh yeah, no.
This is what I'm saying. You're saying in a sealed room without CO2. I've listened to what both of you guys were saying and your situation, Green 13. Okay, now, okay, I'm gonna add the expense of CO2 and the burn. Okay, to raise it up a little bit. I might get a little bit better yield, probably. But again, I've got the expense of the CO2 running that shit all the time. Now I've created extra heat in my room as well. So now I got to turn on that fucking air conditioner, which is another constant draw. Money taken out of my pocket as well. You know what I mean? So, and yet we're up a little bit more CO2 in my room, but Mother
You're a
Nature's
CO2 burner.
outside at maximum fucking spectrum is operating at 400. My room right now, 605. I'm above ambient
'Cause
right
you're in there.
now. I'm above
you're in there
outside, and you know what I
Right.
mean?
I know, but
No,
you're
I'm
in
not.
there. You're like a CO2 generator.
That bud
You're
right
Exactly.
behind me is rock solid, G. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I'm not.
That's why I don't.
no
That's
extra
why I
expense.
don't. That's why I do not have CO2 in my rooms, because I'm either in my veg or I'm in my bud chamber pretty much all the time. So
Look, in
But
a sealed room,
not
it'll go
only
down
is
to like
he
100. If
for
you're
my
not bringing it in,
situation, not only is Eagle right,
160.
I can strip out that aircon or just turn it off. I can not run the CO2 bottles, but there's also no upkeep cost. Like it's the cost of the electric, yeah, but also the worry of the equipment, right? The two pieces of equipment that are most gonna fuck with me in my room are my CO2 controller, because it's got gold parts in it and all sorts of. It's really sensitive. You have to keep recalibrating them. CO2 meter, air conditioning. If I got rid of them, my headache would be less as well.
Sure.
We should be on Chad's show, man. This should be right? Yeah, CO2. It's not for the
Eagle,
home
do you
grower.
do you have like a furnace that runs off of propane or natural gas there at the house?
In the wintertime, I do supplement a little
Right.
bit of fucking heat in this room with propane. And I do notice the
It goes up.
benefits from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only good taking me up to
Breathing with it.
800. Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm just saying.
So
I've noticed the difference. I've done side by side. And what did you say about expense? Like I'm telling you, it might be like $10 a month. I think I'm probably using more on taking showers, and washing dishes.
$10 a month for propane, and I'm guessing
No,
probably
propane is
another
10 bucks a month.
50 or so for the air conditioning.
I mean, I don't
Because
know.
situational, guys. Every situation's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it totally is. And mine is overblown more than Tommy's is. So
Well, you have
I
other
probably
concerns, bro.
I probably use as much electric on aircon as I use on lighting, and that is the fucked up situation, right? That's when you got too nerdy because
just at my figures alone, man, and just a quick grow, a 4-month grow, I've already added fucking $300 to my expense out of my cheap home grow.
No way. $300? No way it's costing $300 a month to run CO2.
240 at $60 at 4 months, 2 months of veg, 2 months of flour. That's being a little lenient, and you're probably going to be 5 months, so closer to 300.
as it happens, if the numbers, if you put the numbers down, it's better to do it the way we're doing it, from a numbers perspective. You will get back what you put in and more. However, for me, it's the actual hassle situation now where it's like, I don't want to repair that aircon. Like, it's stupid to think any situation wouldn't need a repair at some point, but I don't want that. And so that's where, that's where it swings, doesn't it?
Even at that point, you gotta start asking yourself, is my light at the efficiency to where I can really, is the extra $60 a month worth the efficiency? Of dumping that in there. Am I gonna get that out of my life?
That's right. You're feeling me. You're feeling me.
Well,
Would you be running your room cooler if you weren't using the CO2 though, which you would have to kind of bring down?
Yes, correct. From 38C, sorry, from 31C to 28C is what I would probably do. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. So it makes
Yes.
up.
So you're right. I get to lay it out at the top end and be pretty frivolous with my heat. And like on hot days, it's no big deal because I know they're cool. Well, anyway, so
Kind of a give and take there.
Reminds
Yeah,
me
but
of the old
you
days.
have 600. 600 is not bad. I'm saying if you had it all sealed up and there wasn't, it was just the plants breathing in the room, you know what I mean? And the dehumidifier running all in the closed system, it eats it up. It really does. Like say you have a tank that runs out. If you're using tanks and it runs out, it'll show pretty quick. Like if you have a meter, you go in there, it's like, oh shit, it's at 150 or something, like, because the plant's actually sucking that much of the CO2 out of, you know what I mean, out of the air.
And also, when Eagle tells us his numbers, all the plants around him are robbing that the whole time. Anything that he's making, they're like, we'll have it. If you took all those plants out and he sat in there and talked this much, his numbers would be much higher. They are. You're right in what you're saying. It's incredible when you've got the meter and then your bottle goes off. It's like, they can't breathe.
And you panic, like, oh my god, I've stuffed.
Yeah. Like I'm strangling my dog.
Stuffed it for how long? How long has this bottle been gone? I know that feeling.
I think again the constant air change is good for everything else as well. You know what I mean? The constant shaking, the movement of the air is beneficial all in itself. Without the CO2 and all that. I'm not being discouraged, and if I was in small spaces, I wouldn't be running a burner in my room anyway. I think I'd be trying multi-bags in my tents versus trying to CO2 my room.
Well, they have done studies where if you have airflow, increased airflow, pushing more oxygen, more CO2 molecules in it. I got a big 24-inch fan just blasting, just blowing as hard as you can go without hitting the plants. And you go in there and it's just, you can, it's pretty breezy.
There is this situation where THC is a 16 carbon molecule. So for the plant to make THC, it has to use 16 carbons, and that's extremely taxing for the plant. So if you give it shitloads of CO2, it can easier make that top quality flower. And that was my original.
So let me in you guys on a little secret as well. If you're running that kind of fucking CO2 in your room, you're actually wasting your fucking money cooling that room. And I love this quiet
1,200 parts per million,
because your plants are actually. Well, I actually ran my room in a fucking attic for the longest time. I seen that room hit 90 plus a few times. Panicked like crazy. As long as those leaves were shaking and I had extra CO2 in that room to combat it with, those plants were fine. Never fucking noticed a difference in terps, bud structure, anything. long as they were moving and I had excess CO2. Any other times when temperature was down, I'd seen the same exact performance without the excess need for CO2, you know. And even at that, you add a little fucking vitamin B to that mix, you can take that room up a few extra degrees. I guarantee that room will benefit from it without having to keep it, you know, cooler.
I don't know. I think around 1200 is about all you need CO2 to max it out. And
about 85.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to push it like like them drag races. Push to the max. Push to the limit like that. Like in that scene in Scarface. They're carrying all that money in the bank. Like that scene.
I was thinking something from Fast and the Furious, but that works too. I live life 1 mile at a time.
I don't know why that popped in my head, but it's because of that song.
And the last thing on this topic from me, the air conditioner is the most amazing thing when you're creating a drying room. If you're drying herb, having an aircon is fucking cool because you can just do that 16-16 thing, you know, and it's like, see you later. It's just automated. It's a job.
Back when you're done. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you'll be good. So that I do like, and actually the aircon will stay there, and I'll use it for that, and maybe probably I already would have gone without. I've put the system in so I can run the room cold air now. And if I didn't have 2 bottles of CO2, I already would have cut it off. But those Gillies and that fucking sangria, they know what it tastes like. So I can't cut them off, man. I got to let the run go, huh? So I'll let it leak down the wall for a bit because...
Being considerate, aren't you? Being real considerate.
I daddy don't want to take it away, you know?
Plus, if you just use the AC for the curing and what have you, I mean, it's not going to run near as hard.
Nah.
Yeah, that'd be nice, actually.
What's that sangria looking, brother?
It looks the whole room looks unbelievable. Eagle, the smells out of it are just wow. Whatever. I took a leaf off and it had it just was part of the plucking, and it was from the sangria. And so I gave it a good rub, and oh man, it's like a Turk profile. Neon is how I used to describe it. Like, it's loud and neon. It's just full on pink, bright, but in a flavor sense, whatever that is. Yeah. So, but then the rest of the room when I'm plucking, it's lemons at the moment, but oranges and lemons, but on the lemon side, and on the lemon cleaner side, it's like not chemical lemons, but anyway, yeah, it all is very neon. Like, if the room was
we're
colored,
gonna have to call your room a bit of Florida in England.
Man, that's exactly it. The whole thing feels loud and like really high quality. Like, yeah,
it's 420 somewhere. It's 420 somewhere, my friends. I'm gonna take a nice big rip of some blueberry, and I hope everybody join me. And I'm gonna bow out. You're just starting your day right there, Green 13?
Yeah, I started a few hours ago. My wife was snoring like fuck, so I got up. But yeah, yes, it's the morning.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for letting me babble, Eagle. Always enjoy being on your panel. Chad, the hair I have always dreamed of.
Hey, brother.
And then we got Tommy Tricones next time, man. Get ready to rap, bro.
You've been warned.
All right. Cannon Trooper, I'm just leaving, buddy. Good to see you. Take care.
Love Bingus, man.
It's always a pleasure.
Cannon
Where's
Trooper's
Cannon
on there?
Trooper at? Where's he at?
What up, guys?
He's in bed still, man. He's in bed, isn't he? Come on.
I'm just waking up for the day.
He's got that banger right there. You can't. It almost looks like a microphone he's talking into, but it's actually a banger.
That's funny.
I'm actually headed to bed, guys. I think I got to hop off. I know it's about to be 4:20, but I think I'm beat. Happy 4:20.
Great to see you, Tommy, man. Great to see you.
It was good to see everybody.
It is.
I'll try to
Peace.
pop on more often. I'm on the night watch. All right, guys. Everyone, cheers. Be safe. See everyone soon.
Later, Tommy.
Really good
Yeah, I
time.
set the request for the rap next time you show up.
All right,
need-
next time, maybe. I have to get
Yes.
some. All right, guys. Cheers.
I'll be ready.
420 officially, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's kind of coincidental. I was gonna bow out kind of gracefully tonight in the background, but it was like, how the fuck am I gonna do that with Mr. Westport? I never get to hang out and chat with Mr. Westport, so there's no way I was bowing out. No way.
I came on here so you could bow out, dude.
That's no fun. That's no fun. That what fun would that be? Jeez.
I'm glad that you didn't, though. I'm glad that you didn't.
So I don't think did we get an answer out of you what you were smoking? Oh, you said you had to light it up and see, but did you ever respond after
I didn't respond, but it was my Dutch treat. So yes, that Dutch treat, I finished that bowl, and that has definitely kept me in like a giggly mindset here in the background. I look calm, but I'm just giggling inside at everything pretty much. It's good shit.
it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. That's in itself is a very powerful medicine.
It is. It's important. And if you don't believe it, just go to YouTube and watch 5 minutes of your favorite comedian or something that makes you laugh, and your day can turn around real quick. There's a video of a cat snoring, and it has one of those megaphones like in front of its lips that adds a little bit of echo to it. I wish I could recall the title of it right now, because that is just the greatest thing in the world. That will make you laugh. I'm gonna have to try to find it. I'm gonna open the computer. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, laughing is good. Oh, let's see if I can find it here. Oh, I've gone off the rails. Everything's going to shit now. Oh well. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. What makes you laugh, Eagle?
I have a good sense of humor, so just about anything really. It's funny. It's generally funny. I'll pick up on it. I don't have no one sense of humor. I'm too funny actually. If off air, when I'm not trying to be serious and worry about the masses, I'm a fucking idiot, man. I do stupid shit to try to purposely crack myself up. My kids are constantly going, "You just too much." I think for my age, I think I still have a very good childlike sense of humor.
Okay. You can Google cat snoring into microphone or kitty snoring into echo mic. But personally, I go for the cat snoring into microphone. I'm sorry, but
What is it, Chad? Is it what it sounds like?
Yeah. Yeah. It is just the funniest fucking thing in the world. I don't know if you can hear it.
Sounds like somebody went to Walmart and got hold of the loudspeaker.
Pretty much. Oh no, it's like, I know it's kind of one of those you had to be in there moments, but that's something that will just make me laugh no matter what.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So yeah, actually, I got a dog that sleeps like that. To be honest with you, Coco. You may have heard me talk about Coco.
Is that
Coco,
the
Show mascot.
kind of. Well, no, Coco is like, she is one. I showed you a picture. I think Chad Westport. I think I showed you Ruby. Ruby is
Yep.
Coco is like a skosh bigger. Not much. Not much. And she's more like I call the cashmere, which it's kind of a short hair, long hair mix. She always looks fuzzy, but she's got that snort. She always snorts. It's funny because she like you come to bed and like you push her out of the way. And she's like she'll like pitch you out. It's like she'll move and she'll as she gets settled in. You have to actually kind of go, Coco, enough, enough. She'll be like, okay. She'll knock it off for a minute. But then when she sleeps, she's got that. Last night, actually, she's just had a single puppy. She had a single puppy 2 nights. Well, it's probably been about 3 nights now ago. And so I'm trying to get some sleep. And actually, I hear the puppy like noise, and then Coco. Normally, I'd be like, Coco, shush, Coco. But in this case, I kind of had that thought where I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm getting softer in my old age, by the way. I don't know if it's the organics, the spirituality, or just me getting softer in my old age. But I'm sitting there and I think to myself, oh, she's just like having a conversation with that newborn, like welcoming it into the world. Because you could hear them like back and forth. Oh, they're having that moment. I can sleep through this. I can sleep through this. So I kind of shrugged it off a little bit and fucking powered through it. But yeah.
It's awesome. My big dog definitely gets funky if I'm taking the little one to the park, because it's like mom walks the big dog, I walk the little dog, and if mom's not ready to go, he'll just sit by the door and just yeah, just do that. And it's like, I know what you're saying right now, but I can only walk one of you at a time.
I've struck up a pretty amazing relationship with my dog recently. I've moved into the zone that I hoped it would be, Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's through walking her?
I think it's the constant. I'm the constant. My wife is, every dog loves my wife. It just is that way. She's amazing. They attract to her. But the most time is me and my dog. It's me and her all the time. And so now I went to my den the other day and I was like, I'm gonna bring the dog rather than just sticking her in a crate. And we're gonna give it one time. I brought a bed up, she sat on the bed, let me paint, totally chilled, the whole thing. Long walks every day, lots of training. I don't train the dog on the lead. Obviously, I train her on the lead, but I mean, she walks off the lead. I want her to be able to recall. We do that all the time. And so, yeah, I think it's all of that stuff, but it sort of crept up on me. She just got suddenly much better at it all, and suddenly much better at our routine, right? It's like, okay, so this is what life is. I don't have to be so scared, manic, whatever it is, questioning all the time. And everything just was like, zoop. Yesterday, I was having a bad day with what I suffer with. And the dog had been in her crate. I'd been in my bed, and I was like, I got to get up. I can't just leave the dog. So I came down, crawled onto the sofa, and the dog just crawled up, licked my ear, got into my arms, and we just lay for another hour. And it's like, you know, that's the kind of stuff, isn't it? Where you're like, my dog, stupid dog.
They're intelligent. They're very intelligent creatures.
Yeah. And you obviously have reciprocated that a million times before, scratched her itch, looked after her, the whole deal is, you know, so it is so it's becoming cool, and it's becoming, wicked. But I got a question, dude. Have you got two, Canna Trooper? Have you got two? What's going on there, man? You got two coils.
Fancy banger, yeah.
It's a dual zone control. One coil does the wall, one does the bottom.
And tell me what, I know this is what you've been trying to show us anyway, you nerd. What's the temperatures of the two? Which one do you have hotter? The wall or the what?
I have the bottom skillet hotter than the wall.
Okay. And does everybody, you were given some guidance, I guess.
No, I was just cleaning the banger. I was just like, you couldn't really see it, so I just moved it. So it was just like, it didn't look like it. My hand was just moving around, like stirring coffee for 5 minutes.
No, what I mean is, did you make that, or is that a product?
Oh no, I didn't make that. What's it called? August Hoss makes it.
Okay, and they sort of told you which. Okay, it's one of those things. Cool. Yeah, I've seen that company, and they told you how to set it or guided you, I guess.
Yeah, they give you a baseline, and from there you kind of just tweak it. I've turned it way down from what they had initially told me, like way down. But not all like temperature controls are created equal. So I mean, like naming off a temperature is not going to translate for anybody unless they have this actual specific model.
I didn't. I just was interested in the variance rather than the numbers for sure. Yeah.
No, it's definitely a lot more even smoke is something I've noticed. I've been on the 30 mils that just have one coil going to them, and they're good for like big dabs. But when you're just going for like, you know, you want a small dab or like, you know, just a moderate sized dab because you're just trying to be able to work for the day. This thing sings, dude. It really like optimizes like the amount of dab that goes into it. And I mean, like, I would say I probably get like 3 more pulls off of this one than I do off of like a bigger banger dab, another banger that's like 30 mil or something like that. Damn, that's a big one.
I just got rid of it. This is going today, and the reason is exactly what you just described. I don't want a 30. Like I thought I wanted a 30, and 30s are cool because it's 30. But actually, I'd rather have a 25 and take 3 hits. I just would rather that. It works better. So
I really think that's the
sweet grown up
now
boy,
that I've had it. Yeah. I really just feel that with like the 25 or the 26 millimeter banger, because like they had to make like a custom like what is it, a carb cap for that, just so because like it's a narrow
long reach. Yeah.
So I mean, it works. The only thing is that because of the long stem on the on this really gets oily, so you have to clean this off at least like every 3 days or something. For me, that's usually what I do, is like every 3 days I do some maintenance.
Wicked. All right, guys, I'm gonna go walk the dog and Thank you very much.
Dude, good to see you, man. Nice to be on here with you.
For sure.
Good to see you, G13.
Yep. I think I'm
That's
gonna
appropriate
follow him out the door. Follow him out the door. But you guys have a good night. Eagle, thank you, man. It's good to see you. Canna Trooper, much love, man. And chat. I wasn't able to see you tonight, but I bet you guys were funny and having fun. So rock on.
Yeah, man. Good seeing you.
Okay.
Well,
Catch you later. Thank
Westport,
you.
It was a pleasure. You have a great day, great evening, my friend. And thank you again for popping out there. Much respect.
My pleasure.
All right, Eagle. It's good seeing you, man. I'm gonna let you go so you can do your thing.
Well, you have a good day. You're just getting up, right? Are you just going to bed?
No, I'm just getting up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, about to
So-
get the day started.
So is there a chance we're gonna do that fucking parachute jump this year? Come on.
There is a possibility. I have a lot of things going on right now, but they're gonna like kind of set the, huh?
I said we'll get her done, but if you got time to come up and play,
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like when I could do that. That'll honestly probably be in the fall, just because if things kind of fall in place where they need to in the next like, I don't know, next little bit. Let's just say that if things go one way in the next little bit, I'm gonna be a super busy person. But I'm already getting really busy. Virginia's going legal, and the hydroponic store I work for is a chain, and they have a store there, and I've been getting some special things ready for that. So I'll come talk to you about that when that's all set up. So they go legal on July 1st. So like I said, I've just been getting prepared and a lot of things for the company I work for. I'm helping them get ready for that happen. I'm going to be at the Virginia Gene Traders representing them and everything like that. Pepper and I are going.
fucking awesome. Well, I hope for your sake that you do get busy as fuck, man.
Yeah, me too. But all that depends on when I can plan that jump with you. So I can sneak on up there probably end of September, beginning of October is what it's sounding like right now.
Well, that'd be nice, but I can tell you what, you're never gonna hear me bitch about somebody tearing after their dream, making something good about themselves. You know, fuck yeah. It's all good excuses.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could be like, yeah, man, we're this day, but
Can't hang out somebody for fucking doing something for themselves, to better themselves in environmental situation.
yeah, no, I hear you, man.
I
I'm just
get
like, I'm just trying to think of like a good time frame before the winter. And it was like, that's like the one time before, especially up there, because like the air temperature, once you start going up, starts to get real cold, especially in Michigan. Yeah.
So actually you guys just put a snowsuit on, just extra couple of inches padding if you do hit the ground. Right?
Yeah. I honestly think if you were to put like this padded like snowsuits on, I think you'd be okay. But some of the lesser made ones, the wind resistance would actually like grab the padding like a little sail and rip it apart on going down before you pulled your chute. Because you hit about 120 to 123 miles per hour. So you're cruising.
It's pretty fast. That's pretty
Yeah. I'd say if you were falling tandem, you'd probably fall about 115. You'd go a little slower. You got a lot more wind resistance.
Yeah, like you're gonna notice that 5.
Yeah, it's just harder for like the camera guy to keep up with you. They got to like spread themselves out a little bit more to get to come up instead of falling faster is all.
Sounds fun. Someday.
Yeah. Someday. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get rolling, man. I'll let you get going.
All right, you have a good one, my friend. Thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
popping in.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, that does mark the beginning of the end of episode 423. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the conversation. Tomorrow night, we're back to the guest, back to the spotlight. 517 Legend Seed Co. will be here tonight. Michigan breeder. Looking forward to having a conversation with them. And of course, Nick Risen Thursday. Still filling the schedule, working some. Next week's already pretty much full, but I have a few days to fill. If you have some ideas, some leads, somebody want to see, please give me some ideas in DMs. I always appreciate it. With that being said, let's get some music going. I'm just going to pick up this playlist right where I left off. Right where I left off. I get a little bit of coffee. Second dude got some serious cotton off, even though this coffee doesn't seem to be helping any. By the way, all right, here we go, guys. Jim Coolio Bob, Rasta Bob. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, my friend. I'd like to get you back on the show. You always seem to pop on during the shout outs, my friend. But no, even when you don't show up, you're still in the shout outs. Sub Cool, T South Dank, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGullicuddy, Rick T, the Rebel, the 9207, Fabian Salinas, Dave's not here, Tom Spook, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Gross, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Runboy 7426, Justin Gooder, Strong Man, Open Grow 75, Corey Treble, Michael Wallace, Mo Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, Jane Siemens, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pats Fan 420, Biomercury, Dirt Road Dude, Kanashiba, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Russell, Dab Boblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, 710 Canuck, Cannon Queen, Genetics, Stabby, Tanaze, Fumador, Dirtman, Dan, Keith, the Back Sales, Mr. Rosell, Simbrium Gardens, Rasta Bob in chat currently, Rasta Jeff, Soil Roots, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T. Roy, Big Jar Grows, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John, Last PPG 15, Green County Growers, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grows, T1 Productions, Dollar Date Grower. Sorry about that. DOA Grow Meds. Miss you too, brother. Miss Nudie Grows. I grew some. Johnny Candace Seed. Hopefully, man, you are recovering from that tragedy the other day. Man, that house is fucked up. You can reach out to Johnny. I'm sure he needs some kind of help. Nutrient Shootouts, Donnie, Nicky, Zonian Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, I Spy, Aldridge 25, Miss Madam T, thank you for the picture, by the way. Clover 420. Oh, I think I jumped ahead, didn't I? Or behind. Stu Moo, Mo Grower, the Cannon Crate, Loki Grows, Sess, this guy, Burton 7979, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grown, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Laid Way Back Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations, Creations, Amber Lalonic, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sicky, Rob, Wendell, Big Ed 1961, Manawana G3, The Green Click, Jane K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkly, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John B2 Crazy for you, Biggie G, WG 420. Dr. Boswell, Purple Thumb OG, if you're still listening, good morning, my friend. It's always a pleasure to see you in chat. You need to pop in on these wormholes. You still have a key. I think I was just looking the other day. We just hit the 1 year mark on your episode. It's been 1 year since you've been on the show, my friend. Can you believe it? Arthro Sensimilia, Arthro. Just Face 420, Beast Coast Grower 420. Sir, how much respect to you. Thank you for following along as long as you have. And much respect. Trey Balone, keep it real. Haggerton 420, Sub Zeppelin, audit everywhere. Bingus was in the house. BT Double E Reels. Green Puffin Man, Alex Boyka, Chef Lives, Cool of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Growers, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Moran, Mandy Frandy Farms, Page Farms, Meat All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noon Sail Out Winds, Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Bedgard, Streamer, 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Thumbs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger, Jones, and Grow, Pop G Grows, Raz, Amy, Grows, Cass, Grow From Your Heart Podcast, Luna, Green Bed Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Soil, Jason Iso, P. Wynn, David Colby, Dave Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy makes Scroggins in the fourth, Gravis Grows, Kaylee Burrows, Chad Brad Family Farms, Polly P, Bjorg, Kevin Jodry, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UTA, Green Tree Hunter, Kesh Cloud, Joshua Steensland, Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Marine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies, Homies, Hamilton, Gross, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Cannon Flag, PA, Big High, 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace Drew, Hustle, Fred, Dark Hollows, North Arizona, Beer Grove, 420, No Sella, Jesse White, Scott Tate, Yeti, Introvert Genetics, Oso J, Vixen, Robin, Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercreek, C Dub from NoCal, The Pharmacy, C-Bag, Deadhead, Smokey, 616, Curtis Mahan, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dorian, Tennessee, Fabcarious Cade, The Drew Bear, 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Move, Popco 719, Bakery Shake, baby, old school, PWC Grown Bugs, Lower Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, old school grower, Chad Westport was in the house. Much respect to you. Honcho Grown, Florida Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Punch It Sound Seed, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wants Me, Chris, Mr. Soul, Boom Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam, Big Bodie Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and you, I'm going well, baby. Canadian Restore, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farms, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hal 9782, Skunky Packs, Marshall Artist 2012, Microslave Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Magically Fit, KGB, Mr. Robert Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancho Costa Plenty, Mr. Monkey Balls, Andrew Chaplin, Bobby Lynn Means, Trent Digger, Mr. Mag, Tony Like Bloney, Bill S., Weed Peace, Taterlicious, Minty Country Roots, here on Fire Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buds and Hazard, Miss Club 14, Bearded B Man 616, All Up North, Max Screwman, Ruby, Timothy McKinnon's Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Bat Belly Real, Jennifer Steele, Kinva 03, Turf Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latina Skinner Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein, Wolfstein, Firesaw, Wooly Wookie, or Wally Wookie, sorry, Wally, the Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob again in chat, hopefully still. Cheers. Much respect to you, brother. White Feather Grows, Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, K-Man Grows, BX Gunner 81, Smith Dude New Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Monks, Jake Agenda, Walla Walla Canna Grow, Fall Dog, Huron Cannabis Council, Alyssa Paris, Rock Fam, Justice Mink, 420 Bin, Fresh Grove, Thriving Herbs, Hi Boy, your mailman grows. We be growing, Australian grown, love for the plan. Argo American, Smart Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest Surfcraft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Think, Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic, Flava, Forging, the Forging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle, Steve. Damn these commercials. I think this is a Van Damme or Van Diesel commercial. Ow! This one's for you. Shadow Warrior, Valley Green, 514 million Jensen. Oh, it's income. Dr. MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, These Bags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dave Yoda, Jay Simmons, Sure Bro Bros, Collectimus Cool, DJ Collins, DJ Conley. Sorry about that, damn compound. Aaron the Grower, like 1978. Michigan Grown Buds, your boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, JB Daniels, Clackamas 420, Sticky Coals, Dylan Stein for BFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grove 707, J8 Road, J420, Cascadian Grows, Tito's McGee, Four Plants 8, Weed Works, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buds, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, Gasser Tempe, NEN, George, Mr. Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Ross, Plenty, 311, Mix Up, Kinder Road, 311, Evergreen, Hayes, G Friends, Tree, MMJ, Matt S. Say Ball, Dragonfly B, Justin Meds, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle from Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Shango Gas, Vassal for Late, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Smoke the King, Ras, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilots, Oscar from Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Into 11, Stephanie B, Shark Pulley 989, Von Braun, Sovereign Gunners, Tommy Tricones was in the house. No rap tonight, though. Joe Y, Bugs 1313 Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, Midge, and Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bagseed, Dr. GGC, Jeff Shredder 911, Dutch Grows 420, Scallywag 420, Steelbow 1, Med Grower 1, Empire Brady Go, Pergoli, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Dago, B Bear 7, Ali Noble, CK, Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoke with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Creator, Robert Hazelton, Drawer, Mystery Board, Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808 Rooting Prospects, the Cannon Bus Driver, Hayden Light, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Ben, TM 42696, Root Nuts, Hammer D Nails, Dr. Scrambles, VB Moon Rocks, GHF Double J, Bio Green, Self Grower 56, Hanky Stinky 420, OGKB, Ganjananda, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Bee Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh Soul for Life, Bully for Life, the Jeffro 420 Nest 69. God damn, it's kind of my hole. There we go. Franklin Booty. Dr. Franklin Booty. God damn, I'm Big Ted's test. The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, 420, Boom Bombs, Charlie Fire, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smiley's Gardens, you always miss, JD's, Miss D's Nugs, nice of you to check in. Smoke and Grow Frazier, Grow Hosky, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm, 420, Jeff Jarowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve, 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagseed, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, CTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Ken Trooper, Mike, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dinkman Dan, Dinkman 420, Red Side of Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Growers, Major General 420 Army, the American one, W Digger 714, Sharates, Kineos, the next Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot bar. Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Hepa Pay Cam, Finger Lakes Finest, Ridgepad, Dose Mood, Southern VT, Grower, Choose Medical, Chair Bear, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian, Tree Mum, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross Kaya, Paul, Lemon Hoko, Trent, Brutus UC Light 420 Grant Manual, Mary Bond, Semi Sizzle, 9-inch Colas, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Dekaya Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wires, Wob Wobby, Sean Bids, Rescue, Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorials, Dub T Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut 420 Buck, Chiba Man, GR420 community videos, bunch of great guys over there. GMO in particular under that handle. Detroit River at Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Audit, Chatterbob 13, you missed 420 Maine, 420 Med Grower, Cookies, Coop J, Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods, All Good, Salad Man, Salad, Adam, Skankin, Chanel, Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja Roads, Kazoo, Aaron Burnett, Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln, Stinkin, Angel Studios, MG, the 420 Grow Tent, Paul Diella, John Fleming, Dankovich, Fiber Flower, Polly P, Seldom Seeds, Elevated, Lenny's Organic, Sunman, Chico Sunny, Jeff Pollock, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farming, fuck all that beat, Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Sony Baker, MD, Sony, Crete, Russ Sonic, Fronts Dwellers, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man Herbert Hash, Frankie Bird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blake, Golf Coast Chronic, St. Fat, Kiva, Collabo, Palabatico. I'll never get that one right. Harley Grower, Jen God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie Island, Hayes, Scuba Steve Speaks, JR Rain, Randy K, TCDR, Your Miss, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grande, Piff 1000, Ace Boo 22, or excuse me, 3223, Wake Up Captain Freedom B, Puffer Smiles 50 Digit, Mr. Gaja Moose, Hash, Fred G, Super Bob, Broski 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style Organic, Zippy, iMedic 31, Honor Steve K Hell, Meow Flower, Brent Boog, Todd Kendricks, Newton, KNT, Chris D, True Seer, Photons Foe, Natty Red, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul, Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenneth Health and Happiness, Concert 215, Collab, Low Cut, Edward Tender, Mo Manic Meds, Raz Benji, Helen, Huge, Janus, James T, Atomic Smooth, Miss Jill, Big Daddy LT Gardens, High Flyer Bro, for High Flyer 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Main Tree 420, X, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Ecstatic Shannon Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Red Pill 710, Cannabis Pursuit, K Rolling, Worthy Bus, Logan Man 81, Loyal Flower Podcast, The Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Ferrari Farms, French Dweller, Single Father, Happiness Without Guilt, Richard Forbes, Daniel Pimento, B4, B-Funk, Nick T, John Reese, Wild Bob, Brent Matty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B. Dudley, James Chung, Sarge Gross, 818, John Wayne, Carolina Roots, Sister Golden Air, Deanna, El Dankarino, K and F Gardens, Blank 1030, choose one, only feed, Farmer James, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP Grow, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grow, Top Floor Genetics, World Vision 420, Can2 Cannabis, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelia, Rooster, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, Medi Cropper, Daniel Rose Photos, Mitten Grow, Med, Sunrise Grow, Lexi Brittany, Koo, My Big Girls, No Limit 916, Grumpy Toad, Alchemist, and Canna Mix, Soulborn Addiction, Ross, Joel, Alex D, Dirty Or Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniel, Solution Marie, Sergeant Groves 818, Blaze, Daily Fried, Piper, Perpetual, Eagle Proud Warrior, Sales Smiles for you, Frank Ustada, Dank Duchess, Keno, Matt Kelly, Maxwell, Captain 420, Stink Fat, What About Bob, Iljuster, Pop Shrooms, John Gorski, Jen Doe, Dungeon Gangsta, THC4, PTSD. T. Barrington, Honcho, Grown, Swamp Camp, Best of Because, Jen Doe again, Mr. Manny D, Canifari, Fold, 20 AB Normal, Franklin, Guerrero, Bare Feet, J. Brent, 74, CK, Brown Guy, 420, Pachyderm, 420, Baron and Tree, EA, Gray Sun, Grow, 207, Hydro Daily, Hemp with Gigi, Jamie, Ream, Supreme, Great, Sony Rockefeller, Caveman, Cannabis, Bruce City, Sin, Why Sustainable, Midnight Roots, Dead Cynic, Knuckles, Michael P, Paulie B, Quick B, Nimble Paul, or Bud Kill Watts, Michael D, Bo 889, Disbanded Brothers, Michael Macilia, Matt Joseph, Grace, Medicine RX, Keith and Chief Hydro Daily, Concerned American, Cannabis 411, Freedom of Speed, Dr. Joyce Worth, these trees, Ganja Sudoku, 710 is all upside down. Jesse Stevenson, please get back with me. I am sincerely sorry about fucking up that date. Victoria, What About Bob, Sacred Gardens, Gus Grove, Slick, Rick, 8 Dog, Pounds, Dave in St. Louis, Armove Watts, Cache Yeti, Ed Brenz, MN, Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Turds, Christopher 54, sorry about that last Predator, Matthew from SoCal, Sue, Illinois, Man Beater, Jake Fruit, Dark Horse Genetics, Sonar Dude, Joel and Jen from North South Genetics, Carolina, Mr. Cry, PTA, B13, Lil, Beer Brood, Beyond Perfection, XX Elite, GPXX, Uncle Sonar, Crispy Treats, Kitchen, Growers Paradise LAD Grown Iceni Clan Decoy Bacon Mr. Scotto Fresh Baked One J. Allen Big Bob Grows Jolly Canna Australian Goes Yuka 420 Gardens Daniel Bill Mr. Nowhere Man yeah, selling selling Sally seashells selling wait selling Sally silly seashells. There you go. It did make the list. I love crazy asses. Mr. Mike Steve 562 Ganja James Chrysler Mr. Ghost Genetics Zen's YOLO B. Bjork Benson, Astro Charlie, of course, last but never least, our good friend Wheatus 207. I do have a little bit of love left in me. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You guys know the deal. If this is the end of your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your journey, the beginning of your day, please have an excellent day. Moreover, please try to do something nice for yourself. You need self-love to be able to give that shit out. Promise you that. Moreover, please try to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm living a breathing example of that, and I'm not afraid to admit people have helped me out along the way. That's one of the reasons I do this shout out, because I am grateful to the people that help me out, the people that tune into this show. You guys, the people that come on, bare their soul, tell me their stories. Be grateful for every little thing in your life. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tonight, 517 Genetics Co. 11:30 sharp, hopefully. Got a little, still got a little left in me. You guys have a good